come with all the formations and tactics in the world, they don't like you. They're not going to run.
You're going to just give me the ball and I'll do this and put it back in the net. But
They're looking like face to face, like they want to go and do a bit of jiu-jitsu with them or something. Yes, boys, great to be back. I think we should start at Arsenal, an absolute massive, pivotal game, in my opinion. In the London derby, they beat Chelsea. Arsenal are now 5 points clear, but City have a game in hand, so it's still really much in the balance. But it felt, Bridgie, like a big win for them, didn't it?
oh, it's massive for them.
Yeah.
It's, you know, they've obviously struggled to win anything over the last few years, but you think something has to change at a point. If you know, learn from their lessons. So, you know, I was devastated day one, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? One, they're playing Chelsea, and then I don't want them to win the league.
I know.
But I'm like, is there something they've got this time where they've got a little bit more of a winning mentality and can see games out?
I know what they got.
You read my notes.
Go on.
Go on.
What have they got?
They got set pieces.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
That's what they got.
16 goals from set pieces, the top in the league, and it does feel like that, doesn't it? When you're watching the game, and there was like. It was almost like, remember when you used to play against Stoke or your Boltons and used to get like a free kick, and everyone was just stop, everyone
like
goes stop,
worried.
and then everyone gets set up like, and you're playing against it, and you prepare all week against a Sam Allardyce team or a Tony Pulis team. You go, right, we know this is going to happen. If we concede a foul in the midfield, someone nicks a foul. There's no chance of them going, right, let's get it on and play. They're stopping it, setting it up. You're jogging back, and it's getting shelled into your box. So it's not quite 1990s Sam Allardyce and Tony Pulis and that, but I remember once seeing Declan Rice calling over. Who took the throws from the left? Was it Hincapie? Who's got the throws at Arsenal? Anyway, like calling over it was a really long throw, and they're all just on it, the lads, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you know what it is like? See, like Sam Allardyce days, Tony Pulis definitely.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it was the norm.
Yeah.
So when we'd play those teams, and there'd be a few of those type of teams.
Yeah.
You'd set up in training. You actually practice it. Practice how to defend against it.
Yeah.
And you probably had the players as well back then with the physicality to be able to handle it. Do you know what I mean? Now I think the players physically probably just not. They can't handle being roughed up like that. So when I see Gabriel dominating in the box, and heading it back across goal. And then obviously it's a free for all there,
right?
And it's come off the defender and gone in, right?
Yeah.
But that first contact, you've got to actually put him off at least. But they didn't even. Chelsea didn't even have that physicality to be able to do that. Didn't know where he was, and he came round the back, and then he had a free header to knock it across the box.
I think the physical side is quite difficult though, because you know what it's like these days. Penalties can be given. A lot easier than what they were. Yeah. But I also think the way the man marking it, I think it's quite hard.
Yeah.
And especially when you've got people who are man marking, when they're looking at the man and they're not even looking at the ball. Yeah. So I'm like, it's so if you were looking at me, so you just do a side
Arsenal do that more than Chelsea weren't doing that. Chelsea were trying to play the ball.
So is that
there's a couple of times that they didn't know.
Yeah.
But that is for me. Like let's go back to our era, right? And how you was taught to defend, right? If you was marking, it was open hand, so you blocking like that. If you grab that, you be careful. There's a foul, like that. And it's like always keep your eye on the ball and the man. So I think the big change now is referees are allowing. They're not looking at the ball. They're looking like face to face, like they want to go and do a bit of jiu-jitsu with them or something. So and it's the
martial arts.
The comedy, but the comedy and the ridiculousness of it, right? The referee, you see him coming over and he's like, none of this, and they're all like going, yeah. As soon as the ref walks out the box, they're just looking at him like, and they're like, grab it, and he's fighting. And
we saw the example with Rice when he was just grappling.
Yeah.
The attacker, and I was thinking, you can't be doing that, surely, because in
my
days, if you're not looking at the ball, you're done.
Anywhere else on the pitch, and he's doing that, and it comes off his arm.
Absolutely.
It's a penalty. It's free kick or it's something.
So I thought Chelsea were quite unlucky in that respect, but because they didn't do enough in open play,
Yeah.
and score the goals, and that's why they came up short.
It just looks like ridiculous, doesn't it? Look, it comes in, and once the ball's in the box, it's like a tree hugging festival.
Yeah.
Where they're all just stood hugging each other. You're just
Tree
like,
hugging festival.
What's going on?
festivals?
Yeah, there is a tree hugging festival.
there?
I think. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. People tree hug, don't they? There's bound to be.
Yeah, but
Really?
really? Festivals, you can just go
I
out.
bet there's a
go
tree
out
hugging.
in the quad.
Someone Google, find out if there's a tree hugging
Can we do
festival.
that,
Come on.
There can't be a festival.
There will
for
be.
Okay, two things. It's crap football, and we get on to what it is for the viewer afterwards. And how do you stop it? I've got some views on how to stop it. And the reason I don't think, I think it's one of them, and this is what I hate about the referee union and everything, that they're so slow to move. Clearly, this is affecting the games. There's something that's gone from top down where they're allowing this. The only way to stop it is you go, right, from this weekend in the Premier League, bang, we're giving penalties away for holding. You're going to give penalties away, and you're going to give bookings, and it's going to be a mayhem for 2 weeks. But after a week or maybe two,
Don't stop.
unless you're a really stupid player, you're going to stop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's my opinion on that.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
It needs to come top down though. But the referees are just burying their heads in the sand, and they'll deal with it in the summer.
I just think you've got to be strict. Is that a penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
you
say
grabbed
penalty.
a penalty.
Yeah.
It's always been
Well, there
that,
could be
though.
loads of penalties in the first couple of weeks, but it soon stop
Yeah, exactly.
because you know you can't.
Gotta
And
change the
then
rules.
maybe teams going to set when, well, I can't mark him. That
But it's
type
a
of
foul.
can't do this, and
It's a foul
then you might
anyway.
have just two teams just trying to go and win the ball rather
Yeah.
than just.
I just
having
think
a
it's a
little battle
foul.
with
I
each
just
other.
think it's a foul anyway. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to look at the ball. You can't
Yeah.
not be looking at the ball. It's a foul. So as soon as you
You've got
do
to get
that,
stricter with it.
yeah. So
really.
VAR, come on, man, get your finger out. You know that's always been a foul. So what's changed now? You can't not give it. It's just the way football is. There's not been a rule change to say you're not allowed to do that. That you're allowed to do that now. There's not been a rule change to say that because you never was allowed to do that. So what's changed? Why are you being lenient?
Yeah, I don't know. But we get to the bottom of that, and referees in particular. We had a couple of run-ins with them at the weekend, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
The group later.
Yeah, there's one of us here that's always in trouble.
Yeah, one of
I'm
us
not
here.
always in trouble. I have bad
Grassroots. Be aware of him.
Okay. At the end of the day, it's not great football, is it?
Nah, Coley, listen, it's well, I think the way football's gone now is I was looking at a stat the other day on how many players on the pitch get the most touches in a game, and it's become undeniable that the ball players, the ones that actually have the skill, the entertainment factor, are getting less and less touches. I'm thinking the defenders are getting the most touches out of everybody on the field, the centre halves, and that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Because they're not supposed to be the most technical.
Yeah.
They're not the most technical on that football pitch, but somehow they're getting the most touches on a football pitch on match day.
Yeah.
That's worrying.
Yeah.
And that's why we're probably seeing no flair, because the boys that actually have the flair... Look, remember we had Grealish that used to run games for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
We used to have all types of... We saw Morgan Gibbs-White this weekend, when he's allowed to be free, scoring a worldie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not seeing enough of it. Remember, even when we look back, you talk about players that Harry Redknapp had in his squads, Sam Allardyce had in his squads. You always give a Kocher the ball. Always just feed him the ball.
Yeah.
No one's finding the top players in their team. Chelsea are trying to do it. You can see they're always trying to get Cole Palmer on the ball. But now I just think, because it's such a game where it's just efficiency now.
Do you know?
Don't turn over possession all the time, or else you're going to be probably conceding a goal, because that's how good the get. It's too much worrying. Let's let the game be free.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean,
Like that. Let the
I
game
do
be free.
let the game be free. But I do like the fact that when I played in France, and I played sort of in the sort of midfield position, and you're always taught stay away from the ball, like stay in the pocket. So sometimes you'd be frustrated as a number 10 or a winger if the ball's not coming to your side. And I was terrible at it. I'd go roaming and trying to get on the ball. But then people would always tell me not to. Yeah. But I had a manager in France, in Lille, Rudy Garcia. He actively encouraged me to go and get the ball like off the centre half. So if you feel the game's that way where they're dropped off, He said, go and find the pockets. You know, like in the left back position or right back position. He's the first manager to do that with me. And I was like, he said, because I want you on the ball, even if you're far away from goal. He said, you get in the goal, you might try and punch
See a
it between
pass,
the line
yeah.
and follow it and get a 1-2.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he gives you did he give me freedom?
Freedom.
I was like, to express yourself. I was strong in it a little bit. I was going to get it off the keeper and everything,
Oh,
but it
that's
was
too much.
beautiful.
This
It was
guy
like,
take it.
but we
Give him a
played-
yard, it takes
no,
a while.
we played beautiful football, like, and it was like it was a real joy and fun to play, and I'm sure the fans liked watching that
Yeah.
Lille team. But you're right; it comes down. It's from the managers pushing. You know,
When's the last player, say, Chelsea had? So Chelsea has Cole Palmer. They've always had Cole Palmer. They had Hazard. Do you know what I mean? Had yourself. You have had people that can express themselves on the ball. Man City, when we talk about David Silva.
well, he played for the best team who even though Southampton, they were a team of players
Yeah,
that would
Matt
give the ball to
Letizia.
Letizia.
Yeah.
You told me that your manager said it, right? Just
Yeah, it's a bit like, have you seen Escape to Victory?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Pele's in, when
Yeah,
they're doing a team
yeah.
talk, he goes, just give me the ball and I'll do this and put
Yeah,
it back
yeah,
in the net. But,
And
yeah,
what
that's
does
it
that
was.
do
That
for
was-
the team as well? The sense of
Oh, it's,
direction.
like, don't get me wrong. We could go and get absolutely battered, and Tiz has played, and he'd walk off and still get a round of applause, and he ain't done anything.
Yeah.
But he was that player that
Yeah.
he kept Southampton up for seasons. You know what I mean, with
Yeah.
all his goals.
yeah.
But like I think with football, I don't look. They're athletes, right? They're really good athletes, so they're quick. But I think the game's slowed down a little bit. It's just
It's in bursts.
yeah. There's little bursts every now and again,
Yeah.
but it's like, you know, if they win the ball, usually you used to think, right, if you were in the hole, you see something, right, you give it to them.
Yeah.
Now it's like they win the ball, go right, let's just
And
go
they
back.
turn back, they turn out.
There's a
So
lot.
they're not having as
Safety
many
first.
touches because they're just it's to slow it down a little bit and get set up rather than just go on, let's have a go and.
Counter attacking
Yeah.
football's coming from a lot deeper now.
And is that
So
because
they
you
win
had
the game.
were
Not
players more attack minded?
Yeah.
Like the attackers you had, they're ready to just go.
Yeah,
Like if the ball breaks, go. You have Lamptey
Or is the
breaking
defending
forward.
really good
or-
now and positioning? Like you can look at it.
We'll
both
have a
ways.
look at it. We'll work it out next week. We need some.
We've got one eye on it.
Listeners, we'll come back to you.
We're trying to work it out on the job. It's not happening. We're just trying to think what's going on. We want to make the game more exciting.
We do
right?
want to make the game more exciting, and I just want to say, what do you think Chelsea is showing signs of improvement under Rossini? What do you make, Bridgie, of this Chelsea? He's had what, 10 games, just over 10 games.
13
now?
games.
13 games, yeah.
Well, they've got some good results.
Yeah, which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Which is the most
They've lost
important.
3.
Lost 3, yeah.
13 games.
You
Lost
know,
3.
Lost 3.
He's won the games he should win. He's
Yeah.
It's
not.
all
He's
been,
not.
and it's all been against
But
Arsenal.
yeah, I think.
It's all been,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all-
Yeah, and I
3
think
games against Arsenal.
I think
yeah.
that's you want to see something from them against that Arsenal team, don't you? I
You ain't worked
didn't
it out
I didn't feel like they're going to get a result.
No, that's my thing.
That's
Is
my-
I
I
never
didn't
felt
feel
it.
it.
You said I didn't feel it, but I just want to go and
I thought
ask you.
And I
Time
wanted.
monkey.
Do you know what? And it's not me. I really wanted to. And
Yeah.
I was trying to, but I just couldn't see it.
Right, and this is a problem for Chelsea now. Discipline. It's a hard one. Discipline. Listen, they've got the most red cards in the Premier League this season,
Yeah.
so you can't say that there isn't an issue. There is clearly an issue,
Discipline.
and I thought Neto's tackle was first of all the tackle of a winger, because I've been it myself, but also the tackle of somebody who was frustrated because he got about paced, and
I think it's
and
worse.
yeah,
I think you're giving him grace. I think it was laziness.
really,
I think he was lazy. He knew he had to run some yards back.
yeah.
So he's I think he's forgotten that he was on a yellow already because it happened so
So
soon.
discipline, right? Yeah,
So
yeah.
discipline. He was like, nah, I'm gonna just try and win it now.
Yeah.
And doing that, he's gone and taken the guy out. That no one in your right mind, yeah. Anyway, I gotta be with him. I don't want to run that far.
Yeah,
It's me and him on a horse race. Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah. So I would have to go early, but I think he made his decision because he didn't want to do that. But he's quick as well, so he should want to run back. So
You
I
wanna
think
show your-
I think it's laziness.
Okay, you think it's lazy.
I think it's laziness.
But the team as a whole, the disciplinary problems, where do you think that comes from?
Well, it comes from the manager, but it comes from the team as well. Comes from all of you. All
The
you're doing is
culture.
and you're just
The
letting
culture.
you're letting each other down.
Yeah. But
that's
again,
not, there's no maturity there.
Again,
Maturity.
Again, if you're a senior player and you're going in there, you look at some of the ones where it's been like that, soft ones, and then you're going, boys, like, are we going to be this petulant consistently and kill ourselves by having a player sent off? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want fire and I want, a little bit of that into the game, but boys, it has to come from, I think it's the culture and it gets set by the senior players, but we'll move on with that anyway. So, in summary, Arsenal were good for their win.
Very good.
Chelsea, they're still performing.
They've won ugly.
And
look, if that was a Mourinho team, when Mourinho was at Chelsea, you'd say, so what? And everyone would say, oh, he parked the bus, or he done this, or he done. Like, there's ways of winning, and they've won ugly, and they've won with.
That's what you need to do if you want to win the league.
They've won with set pieces, and fair play to them. This is their style. If they win the league, and you're not going to remember that game, you're going to say, well, they won the game.
True.
To bed.
Very, very true. We're going to go up to Old Trafford again. A massive win, 2-1 for Manchester United. They started the game really poorly. They really did. But first of all, I think Michael Carrick's he's producing. It's been a masterclass on how to revitalise a team, and surely they've got to give him the job now. 6 wins and a draw from his 7 matches. Gary Neville, interestingly, says Carrick is in the box seat, but they should look for the best class of manager available. And I don't know what that means, and I'm going to say that because when Amorim come in, Coley, I thought I was the only sane person in the building. Everyone was going, we got this wizard from Portugal who's done this with Sporting Lisbon and he's got the way his team plays and everything. I'm like hold on, boys. He's a young manager. Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United. It was like everyone forgot that there's a risk in anybody. You could go and get best. He was best in class in terms of results and achievement to what his budget was. In European football, then they've gone and got that, put him in, give him everything. You can't say he wasn't given everything. He said it himself. I'm signing players, blah, 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 and all that. And then I don't know if there is a non-risk. I don't know why.
You don't know what he means. I don't understand why. What would be the problem in you've got someone that's getting results? What you want more than that? What more do you want? Like, and he's not a risk.
Yeah.
He's not really a risk, is he? Because
he knows the club.
He's probably not going to be on as big a contract as what a big manager's going to be on.
Yeah.
And also, what other manager are you going to get?
Exactly.
You might get a big name in, and you might even do well with the players you got. It's going well. Everything's going. And when I look at it, I don't know. I'm not around it enough, but I get a feeling when you see him, like he's brought the best out of people. He's making them feel good about themselves. They've got a bit about them. Yeah, and that ain't easy to get. Like, not all players will like a manager that comes in. So if it's going well, why change it?
It actually don't matter who the manager is, just that the players respond to the manager.
Yeah,
that's as simple.
Well, you mean in terms of stature? Yeah. Are the players responding to the manager?
I think a manager matters.
You can come with all the formations and tactics in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't like you. They're not going to run. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So first of all, you got to get the buy-in from the players. Yeah. As in, will I run for this guy? Do I like him? How's he treated me? Is he looking at me in my eyes?
No, I don't think like that. I would never think like that.
Listen, these boys nowadays, they think like that. See us lot, yeah? We were the hardened lot. Yeah. These lot need an arm around them now.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got my son. He's like, I don't want to play for that manager. Because he's not doing this. He's not. They're so not weak mentality. They prefer the person now. That's why I say most of these boys are they got loads of attributes, skills. Some of them probably more technical than the average player in our days. You know what I mean? But what they respond to is the human nature and how they're treated and how they feel about you. That's why you're seeing, and it's quite blatant with Man United. It's the same bunch of players. What's changed?
Well, it's
tactics.
He's changed the system.
System, yeah. But you still got to run about.
Yeah.
You still got to run about. They down tools, these boys.
They did down tools under
They down tools.
No, tactics is an important thing, knowing when to press. We're not going to press in as a team. You have to
so that's a factor.
On that a little bit.
Of course, no, definitely.
Comes into
definitely. But the first and foremost, see, like, I remember having Gianfranco Zola.
Yeah.
He come in, and the way he made people feel
At West Ham.
the way he made people feel, and even though it wasn't going great, we still wanted him there,
Yeah.
and we're still trying. Although sometimes probably tactically set up wasn't right for what he had at his disposal, and he probably wanted to change things, but the players still loved him and wanted to do well for him. Now, when you're seeing a manager that's going on saying, well, he's got to do better, he's got to do better, he's got to do better, and berating the team, that creeps in eventually, and then you're going to lose the team. Michael Carrick has come in and is giving that good feel factor first. Then the players will try that tactic that he's trying to employ. Do you know what I mean? And it's just the way it is. It's the human nature of it.
I agree with you, right? And I think you're saying the same thing. The tactical switch he's gone to go over back four, playing Mainu
Helps.
and Fernandez and getting players in their correct position that they've made, you know, like Luke Shaw at left back and Harry Maguire with playing in the two and da-da-da. So that's become a factor. The fact that he's got the players on board, I think we said it last week, but I think bringing Johnny Evans in, who knows the group because he was with them, I think that was genius. Jonathan Woodgate, who by all accounts is a fantastic coach as well and a good person. Yeah. Darren Fletcher, so there's a core that understand the group. So there is all of that. And then on the flip side is like, from the perception of the media, like if Michael, how can I explain this? Right, so Michael Carrick, there's a lot of Manchester United voices in the media. Like I think Roy Keane said, even if he wins every game, he wouldn't give him the job. So I don't know where the land lies in where you go.
Well, so you'd give it to then?
Yeah, well, that's
someone that's qualified. He's saying,
but
like, what makes you qualified nowadays? Because they've had all the managers already.
Van Gaal, Mourinho,
Like,
David Moyes.
They've run out of managers.
Ten Hag.
Chelsea run out of managers.
You know what they're all going to say? Or it's too soon. It's too soon. So you get 3 games in, it's too soon. You get 6 games in, it's too soon. You get 10 games in. Because even if you get to 15, 20 games, it's never going to be enough for them, is it?
Can I ask? This is my. I think, like, and I always have to check my bias here a little bit because he's my mate and we all want him to do well. But for me, if I'm Manchester United, I'm looking at the 2 other great clubs in Spain. They've brought players in through their B team, so less experienced in management than Michael Carrick when they took over at Real Madrid and Barcelona. One was Pep Guardiola and one was Zinedine Zidane. And what do they have in common with Michael Carrick? The top players that have played at that club, that knew everything within the club. So Michael's actually in a better position, experience-wise, than when them 2 got the job at their big clubs. I think you've got to stop applying. Applying normal logic to big, huge clubs. Because playing for Manchester United has to have a feel to it, the same way that playing for Liverpool does, that playing for Chelsea is. They're not normal clubs. So having someone in that position who understands the club, I think is an absolute no-brainer. On top of what he's doing at the moment, that he should be getting the job at the end of the season and rebuilding that club properly from the roots. Quick question, yes or no, will he be Manchester United manager in August?
He should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, me too. I think he should be, and I think he will be. Right, VAR, another week, another load of nonsense. This time at Burnley. First of all, big up to both teams, Burnley and Brentford, and the manager. It was a brilliant game. Nobody would have thought to themselves, game of the weekend will be at Turf Moor.
I felt for Burnley.
So good. Turf Moor's never seen that.
Turf Moor's never seen. Yeah,
they've never seen so much
I saw
goals.
the people of Burnley smiling,
mate.
Yeah,
I
the pubs
felt
were
for him,
enjoying
man.
the game.
I
I
felt
felt
for
for him,
Scotty so much.
I know.
Yeah.
The pubs around there must have been like, do you know what? It was a good game. When you go out, you know, when you go to the pub afterwards, you have a little roundup of how it went.
Yeah,
And do you know what?
Yeah.
And I love that game.
Yeah.
It was an entertaining game, one that I'll never forget. So many goals. Was it 9 goals in it?
I don't think Burnley
Was it
fans
8
get
goals?
over it that quickly.
There was disallowed goals. There was
There's
like,
loads
mate,
of goals.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Refereeing and VAR, it's just become a joke.
I'll quickly read it out. So Burnley had 2 goals knocked off to unbelievably tight decisions. Then Ashley Barnes' equaliser was not given. VAR deemed there was an accidental handball from Barnes. The decision took nearly 5 minutes.
I don't think it hit his hand.
I got a lot of heat for saying that these refs looking like they need to Get out the gym.
Yeah.
Stop lifting weights and start getting the decisions right.
Yeah,
Nobody needs
basically.
nobody
Stop
needs to see
wearing
your
your missus's
biceps.
tops.
Go on, Joe. Go on.
Go on.
Tell
Stop
them.
wearing your missus's tops, yeah?
You hit the nail there. It's because they look better than me or nothing.
Yeah. No, but
But they're so inconsistent, and
Uh,
it's even worse. The VAR bit. It's
Yeah.
it just annoys me, mate.
yeah.
It really annoys me.
Oh, mate. So the VAR, it happened this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, go back to Arsenal game.
Yeah.
The punch in the head
Yeah.
from the back, from the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Rewind 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Areola
Yeah.
gets done with a punch
Yeah.
and he knocks off someone's head.
Yeah.
Misses the ball. So it's a penalty for him, but it ain't a penalty for the Arsenal lad. Do you know what I mean? So we've got to have some kind of consistency.
So the Barnes one. Let's stick with the Barnes one because I think that sums it up
And then
lovely, Bridgie.
that
right?
one hit his,
So
his hit.
Ball's into the box.
Yeah.
It's not clear it's hip
you
or
can't.
hand.
It doesn't matter.
But
You
even
can
if
see
it
it's
hits his
hit his
hand,
hip. It's definitely hit his
even if
hip.
it's hit his hand, right? There's no. It's not.
Where's his body? Where's his hand supposed to
His
be?
hands are in the right position.
Yeah.
It's come out of the sky.
Yeah.
He's clear. Like if you know football, you know Ashley Barnes. It's either hit him on his hand, right, and which he can't do nothing about. It's dropped and he's put it in the net, or if he's got some awareness because of the way the trajectory of the ball, you're just letting the ball go because it's into a danger. Do you know what I mean? So he hasn't. It's not on purpose. It's hit his hand, and
Hasn't
if you
hit his
flip
hand.
it might have hit. Okay,
No, it ain't.
Well, even
Hasn't
benefit,
hit his hand.
benefit of the
but I'm
doubt.
trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm playing
Benefit of
devil's
the doubt.
Don't
advocate,
give
right?
him the benefit of the doubt, Joe.
No,
they're gonna start
but he's
thinking
trying to help him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but even that, say for instance, you're blocking a shot
Yeah.
and you're a defender, and your body's down there, and the kid
nothing you can
hits
do.
the ball against your arm. It's not a penalty, and do you know what I mean? So it's like
No, but they're giving them as well now. They're giving
no,
them
they're
as
giving them
penalties.
if it's
They're giving
out
him
of the
his
silhouette.
hands out of.
But they've
if-
messed up
but
the handball decision.
even if your ball, even if your hand is like that, and you're going to tackle and it hits your hand, they're giving that too. They've been giving it if it's going into the goal.
His goal was given by
Yeah,
the ref,
yeah.
and then they've changed it. But I don't get how when you can't really say 100% that's his hand.
Listen.
They need to give linesmen as well a bit more of a voice.
Yeah, give linesman a voice.
Yeah. I think linesmen, because they see a different angle to everybody
I think
else.
just don't
I
give
think,
him at
I
a
think
voice.
refs and linos are probably a bit happier that all this has come in.
Yeah,
Well, maybe because it takes it off their back.
they're trying to put a law on something which is sort of lawless because how can you define accidental and non-accidental? And if it's accidental, like if it drops to me and I put it in, I'm going to get penalised. If it's accidental and it drops to my teammate and he scores, they're going to allow that. I think that's correct. Like
Mate, is that what it is? Because I think that's
Yeah.
a grey area then, because
grey areas.
it's all
Yeah,
accident.
grey
It's
areas.
all accidental. It's not.
Leave it
so
to the ref's discretion. Maybe.
It's all accidental. So
Yeah.
it should. Like if something comes in my face and hits my face and then hits my arm, because I've gone like that, it's hit my arm because I've got my natural reaction is to cover my face, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like, but it hits my arm and goes. I can understand that's gonna be deemed as not a goal because I've moved my hand towards the ball. But if the ball hits my hand and goes in, that's not my fault.
Yeah, but listen,
Do you know what I mean? That's not my fault.
I think we need to abort this one. It's too
Yeah.
complex.
We need someone whose next footballer's come in and rewrite the rule book, I reckon.
Yeah, but it's actually a good segment into a little bit about the weekend with referees. You want to explain what happened?
Well, I have to now, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, it came down to just me doing something I shouldn't have done, really. I had to go home and have a look in the mirror. Apologise apologise to the parents and the team and that. Do you know, it wasn't just
He
me.
apologised to himself.
Yeah, I had to take a look at yourself, mate. It wasn't just me, but do you know what it is? The refereeing was just, it was so bad. And I'm literally just, I don't know why people bother sometimes.
So where were
Like,
you?
I'm just-
And who
where
was you
we were
watching?
there.
Who was
It
you
was
watching?
basically we should have had 2 penalties, then a throw-in's
Who's we?
gone the wrong way. Parents, kids football, under
Okay.
12. It was under 12s.
Oh, okay.
And they're a good group of
Yeah.
kids as well. Work really hard for each other, and the parents are good. And it's like a top of the table-ish clash. I think they're 4th, but they got 2 games in hand, but we're 9 points clear.
Okay.
Anyway, the ref's usually really good ref, and I'd had one of them weekends where ref wasn't very good on the Saturday either for the kids' game. The referee's been atrocious all weekend. But anyway, should have had a penalty, then should have had a second penalty, then the throw-in's gone the wrong way, and then another throw-in's gone the wrong way, then there's like an offside, and, you know, I'm very encouraging with the kids, but then I let something out about the ref, which you probably shouldn't do at grassroots football, really. And it kind of created probably a bit more commotion.
Yeah, because it's coming from Wayne Bridge.
Words, and basically the ref had enough and just stormed off, basically.
Mate, it's because it's coming from you.
No, it wasn't
Geezer,
just
you're
me.
a Premier
I'm
League.
not going to take all of it. I did a little bit.
You're an England international.
Yeah, I know I should have done it.
So your word...
And I said sorry.
Listen, mate, your word
That's a
means
fair
so
point,
much.
though.
No, but...
Yeah.
Did you say sorry?
I did say sorry, yeah. I haven't managed to say sorry to the ref yet because he stormed off, but I apologise to everyone else and the club because you shouldn't really do it. Do you know what I mean? No, when it's your kids, I think you get emotionally, like...
embroiled in it.
The unjust part.
Do you know what it is? You've got a real strong... What's the word of a feeling of injustice? Like, you can't leave injustice. It's one of your endearing things. Like, it is, because, like, you'll stick up for your people and you don't like injustice, but then when it's in sport and
it comes across really bad.
Yeah.
Especially as it's kids football and it's grassroots football. It's I think as you feel a certain something when they're your own kids or when they're kids in general, when there's an when there's an
I've got something
injustice.
for you.
Do you know what I mean? But it's hard, isn't it? I didn't actually get the blame in the end. Some other guy actually got sent away, but I don't actually think he said anything.
Oh, really? Mistaken identity. Who's walking around on Sunday morning looking like Wayne Bridge?
The guy got sent off. I thought he had a baby on his chest, like one of them things, but it wasn't. It was a doll. So
what? He had a doll?
He had a doll, so he must have had a little daughter with him. He's got this doll stuck there.
Oh, right.
And the rest sent him off. It just
slandering
looked weird him walking off with this little doll in front of him.
What's happening around your area, bro?
Oh, it's nice down my area.
Do you know what? Talking about injustice, right? I know exactly how you feel, right? I embarrassed my daughter about 5-6 years ago on Sports Day, right? So she's in the 100-meter sprints, right? And
oh gosh,
right, and I'm at the finish line.
Yeah,
it's a photo finish.
Yeah,
she's clearly won it. I got the VAR. But they've given her like second off, and I'm like, nah.
Have you gone over to
I've gone over to the 10th.
So what are you
like
doing?
the teacher's going, I'm like, come on, she's won that. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, there's no way this is making me look like normal or sane because it's kids. But when it's your own, like her little face, I went, yeah, you won it, and you could see her winning it,
but
and they still didn't give her it.
The worst thing about what the game Saturday was, I was going to referee the game as well. Because they never had a ref. So I was like, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
But I'll do it.
He was going to do it.
And but the only reason I don't want to do it is because I'm going to be fair. So like my kids' team, they're thinking I'm going to be barred. So I went, no chance.
Yeah, cool.
I went to them like, half hour for kill. Keep your arms down. No pushing, no shoving. Because I'll have to give it.
Yeah.
So the only thing I was worried about was them having a go at me for giving free kicks because I was going to be fair. And then you watch a referee game and just like, I know it's a hard job.
It's so hard, man.
I know it's hard.
I've done linesman. I've run the line before.
Have you?
You just got to
concentrate.
You just got to concentrate.
I can't run anyway, but I was just trying to time it where I could see everything.
Yeah.
But even if I put my flag up,
they're
over there. So I didn't get it. So I was like, do you know what? I'm not doing this ever again. I'm not.
Worst job in Sunday morning being given the flag to run the line is horrible.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
You can't
I'd rather run the line because it's quite easy. If offside, it's offside, isn't it?
Really?
Nah, but
but I'd like to have a go at refereeing. I'd like to think I'd be good.
Mate, my one of my friends, one of the dads, Tom. Big up to Tom.
Big up, Tom.
I give a decision against our lads, which I thought was correct, right? An offside decision like 3 years ago. And when we have a drink every now and then, he brings it up.
Wow.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like it
scarred him.
He scarred, yeah, because I think I might have
Do you know what?
Mate, one of our
Fair
dads.
play to the referees. Like,
Yeah,
we see you on a Sunday, and it must be so intense making decisions up in the elite level, in the Premier League, the best league in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got to give it to them. I know they're getting paid.
No, it's hard.
They're highly paid now,
better.
but things can still be better.
Yeah.
And you need to start looking at yourself.
Do you know what? I'd rather.
No, I'm joking. It's hard.
I'd rather they made a decision.
Yeah.
Like VAR went. Like VAR
And
just
own it.
goes.
And own it.
And if they make a mistake, they can hold their hands up.
Yeah.
No, I just think that's better.
I'm happy with
think
that.
it's
I'd happily go back to that.
The refereeing can't get worse with devices and applications
I know.
now. That's what's going on.
That's what's happening. They're making it worse.
They're making it worse.
Yeah, well, listen, Technology's made the world better. That's actually another segment. Worse, I think so. Anyway.
Do you think?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Social media, worst
Yeah.
thing ever.
Technology. Amount of time our kids spend outside.
Yeah.
I'm lucky with Carlton. He spends
Imagination.
loads of time outside, but I think it's easy for kids and easier to stay in now.
Yeah.
I reckon it's just.
And
more
we'll be trying to get on
information.
algorithms to get.
How have we got to this?
Anyway, another thing at the weekend, we didn't go. We went to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
go.
Yeah, you couldn't
You
come.
know, I got a lot of heat for choosing the pub at the end of my road.
Yeah.
But it was,
Listen, the thing about Coley, right?
I wasn't there to lead the crew, was
no,
I?
we asked what makes a good pub. Yeah, we missed you, man. We did miss you.
So basically, I'll tell you something about Coley, right? So he likes to be in comfortable surroundings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I like a bit of...
if it's anywhere, if it's 25 yards down the road, he'll be there.
You've gone to like a
pub.
posh bar, like nice Scotch eggs, sausage, like a proper
It was
eating.
nice food, though,
lovely.
Coley, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's nice
made
food.
in Chelsea crew.
It's a
in
restaurant,
there.
really, isn't it? It's not
It's a
really
made
a
in
pub.
Chelsea crew.
Yeah. It's not a pub. It's not a boozer. It's not a boozer, is it? It's just a restaurant.
Yeah.
I got it.
Stroke. bar.
Yeah.
Well, were you going for dinner or going for drinks?
We went for dinner and
there
drinks.
you
We
go.
ended up. I got you my new drink, mezcal and ginger
mezcal,
ale.
smoky mezcal.
Smoky.
It's
You
lovely,
liked it.
Ginger ale.
We had
Ginger
some-
beer.
You know
ginger beer.
there's going to be no trouble in there.
Yeah.
There is security there.
And
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one wants trouble.
There is security.
Yeah.
I think
no one wants
there's-
trouble. I like a proper dirty pub. Not dirty, but you know what I mean?
what-
proper just
what-
spit and stored
What
up.
classifies
Yeah.
it as dirty? What's the
Dirty, yeah. Just
Dartboard,
bit of
pool table.
Yeah, mate. If you find one with a dartboard and a pool table and jukebox, you fit the jackpot, really.
Yeah.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the jackpot. You don't get them very much now.
No, you
There's
don't
one
get
by me
jukeboxes.
actually. My dad goes to a
You get
working man's
the
club.
machine, like the money.
Yeah.
Jukeboxes are underrated.
Jukeboxes.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
mate.
Where
It
you can
takes
choose.
a
Slot
vibe.
machine.
That's all you
But
want.
it's also I want a pub which is more of a you go in there and you stood at the bar. You don't feel like you're imposing on people sat down eating
The
their
one we
dinner.
went. I'll tell you
Do know
what was
I
a
mean?
good one.
Yeah,
the one we
yeah.
went to in
I always
in Highbury. Was it Highbury we was in or Angel?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
a decent
yeah,
pub.
yeah,
They had the
yeah.
slot machines and
Yeah,
everything in
yeah.
there.
it's finding one that it don't look great,
Yeah.
but you go in there and the vibe's good.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You don't want to go in anywhere there's a bit of trouble. You just want a good vibe.
You got any in mind? You got any good
I went
ones?
to a great one in King's Cross. We're gonna have to come up with a list or something. I'm gonna have to find out the name of it. I
Yeah,
can't
let's do
remember
that.
it.
Let's
do
give the people some information in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Best
great one.
pubs,
I'll find it.
best pubs in London.
I think you
We
just
actually
come up with
stayed there for
something.
8 hours. It was that good. We stayed there for 8 hours.
Just the 8.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
we, went there, we were
How
there
do you
at
stay in a
12.
pub for 8? I don't.
No, 'cause we were there at 12.
But how do you do that?
I've done that
Everyone was
before.
just having a good time. There's good music on, and everyone was just happy.
So you get there at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's lunch and dinner.
Jeez, that's a lot, you know.
I had the weekend off.
I don't think I could do that.
No, I do. I think you could.
What, a whole
You
day
could
in a
I've
pub?
seen you
You've
in
done
your-
it with me before.
Have
We
I?
went Paris.
I had no choice. I had no choice. What else was I
Our
going to do?
last lads trip.
I've got the
Look,
choice.
our last lads night, I was in Paris,
Right,
and
yeah.
it was an early start. I think we
Yeah.
got the train at about 9 o'clock,
Yeah,
9:30,
Yeah.
and then we were going into like a gig in the evening. So we've been out early, got the train early. He's gone bed at half 5:30. Oh, come all the way to Paris. He's got to come out.
Yeah.
I went to wake him up. He just went, get off me. I
Oh,
said,
yeah, he gets angry,
so I
doesn't he?
tried a
Big
second time.
Big Bear gets
I
angry.
tried a
when he
second
ain't
time.
slept.
He got angry. I went, I'm
Yeah.
done, mate.
It
And then
wasn't-
my mate went in and got him up and got him out of bed.
Yeah. I tried.
So I
If
get
you're going
it.
to wake me up from my
He
sleep,
needs-
Mate,
you
I
got-
bet
you
you was
got-
a nightmare for your mum getting up for school in the morning, wouldn't you?
Mate,
Because you weren't getting up for nothing.
I did.
You got
I
up,
got up.
but it took a lot of.
Nah, listen, mate. I control
I'll
the
get kicked
environment.
round the ear if
I
I'm
did. You know what it
getting
is? Nah. So you was trying to wake me up. I wasn't getting angry.
No, he wasn't angry, but it was like the shove of like, get off me.
Yeah. No, I just thought I was pinning someone. That's all it was. No, so what it was like for me is like when you wake me up, you gotta just be soft.
Right, okay.
Hi, Carlton.
This geezer thinks he's in the rip.
I just went up.
We're going out to a gig. Get out. I'm not leaving you
That's
in
why I've
bed.
got to be woken up. You can't wake me up aggressive, or else I get aggressive too. I'm just mirroring energy. That's what I'm doing. Just
Yeah,
wake me
he
up
does
soft.
wake you up aggressive.
He does.
That's
You're
annoying.
like
That's a
that.
little shake.
All right,
Yeah, what, girl? He's coming on. I'm like, oh, bruv. Like,
He likes that one.
I mean,
He likes that one. He's shaking you. What are you doing? What do you think? And then laughs and thinks it's funny.
oh, no,
It's not funny. Anyway.
it's not nice.
Anyway, right. Okay, we move on. before we go, let's go back to football. And Tottenham in trouble, losing away at Fulham. And although they had a little huff and a puff, Fulham could have been 3s and 4s ahead. And I looked at both teams, and I don't think Spurs will go down.
What?
No, but I don't think they will. But I looked at both teams, and on paper, you was like, but in terms of duels, like people like Iwobi run the game, Smith Rowe was popping in. Do you know what I mean? Like, Fulham just looked better. They just did.
I think I saw Iwobi's goal. Like, that's a strong side foot from that distance.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting the goalkeeper to like do a lot better.
Mate.
I'm not sure about Vicario. I'm just he worries me like how Sanchez worries me.
Yeah.
Like when they're in sticks, it's like I'm not sure. It's not solid. It's not solid enough.
Did you see the bit in the game where he's had the ball, nobody round him, Vicario, and he just booted it all the way up into the Tottenham end? Like, it was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And you know that the cameras like just go straight to the fans, and they're like,
who was there? Yeah. I must have seen a ghost.
It was a weird thing. And I look at them, and it's just like, are we falling into this thing where they can't go down because they're Tottenham? Do you know what I mean? And they're a big club.
You're a massive example of it. You went down with the squad that you had at West Ham.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying...
Don't you feel that's possible?
Yeah,
you should know better.
I do know it's possible.
Even our squad that we went down
I think it's possible, but maybe it's the gap. Is it 4-point gap?
Yeah.
Is it the 4-point gap? But
no, it's nothing. You could say
the
that
other
about
teams' tough run-ins.
You could say that about Arsenal.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? You flip it on its head, it's a 4-point gap at the bottom. So West Ham win their couple of the next games, they're out of it. And then, and Spurs don't win anything, they're in it.
Spurs, listen, I'm going down to Spurs on Thursday night. They're playing Palace at home. Palace.
Be careful.
But yeah, I should be telling people this. Like, I'm actually looking forward to the game because I like going to a stadium where there's real tension and panic when it's not my team.
The only reason you are looking forward to going to that game is because you hope they lose. So
no, you want to be there. And
you're going to be so happy if they lose.
You want to be there. Front line.
Like there's one of the dads at the kids' football Spurs. Funny enough, his kids are Chelsea.
Really?
His missus side of the family's
got no
it's
order.
absolute carnage.
He's got no order in his
house.
Yes,
that's a disordered man right there, isn't it?
He was kind of saying there's no real easy team in the Premier League, is there? But whenever Tottenham play, whatever team they play, they seem to just bring out the best in them, and they just look really good.
Do you know what?
And then he's like, the players don't know. His take, because he's watched them a lot. He went, they don't know when to press, when not to press.
Yeah.
I don't listen.
He went, he just says they're all over the shop, and like, obviously the new managers come back in, and he was like, usually when a new manager comes in, there's like
it's a bounce back.
They ain't. There's no rubber ball coming, is there? Do you know what I mean? It's like a medicine ball just hit the floor.
One of them medicine balls in your gym.
Like, he's going through a tough time. The old geezer.
Okay, so Igor Tudor, let's talk about that because Igor Tudor got brought in, and let's one of the commentators who's said to me, he well versed in these situations. He said, and he knows European football inside out. He said, I promise you, if you'd have said to me, give me 100 names, he said, I wouldn't have been able to pick Igor Tudor in the top 100 of what Spurs can. And I'm talking, you take Daniel Levy out of the equation 6 months ago, who've done every decision. So the decision-making process is somewhere else now. And I'm looking at that Igor Tudor decision and thinking, he got no Premier League experience. He doesn't have a strong relationship with the players. I don't think he's managed many of the players. Premier League, Tottenham, not a massive reputation. I don't know where the logic is behind it. Like I said at the time, Robbie Keane and a Glenn Hoddle combination, because what that club needs is soothing. It needs to be someone in there who understands the fans, who gain a bit of grace, good characters who could, like you said, like what Michael's done, and get the players working. Because I look at Tottenham, I look at Van.
You'd get Glenn.
I'd get Glenn to come in with Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane, because straight
he's
away
doing well as well, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie's won 2 titles away. When we talk about experience, he's gone to 2 countries, won 2 titles. You know, 2 different cultures, teams. With Glenn,
different
straight away. No, but
make
like,
up.
but I'm thinking from an interim. They're coming from an interim, right? That makes logical sense to me because it ticks boxes. I'm thinking the fans will be on side. Robbie, you know Robbie's a character. If you do your homework as Robbie as a character, you'll know that
Do
he's...
these players know these legends though?
Mate,
I'll tell you, they know him when they start coaching.
They
Because
know
they're good coaches.
listen, everyone's got YouTube. They'll go, well, Robbie Keane's a player. Glenn Hoddle, the player.
I don't think it'll be like
Right.
the Michael Carrick factor though. Because I think
Robbie
Michael
Keane's
Carrick,
Glenn
I think
Hoddle would, honestly, as a
Carrick-
coach and trainer, is
I think,
brilliant.
yeah, I get that, but I know Glenn Hoddle would be perfect, but I just don't think, as I was saying about this buy-in with these players, I'm telling you that the culture at that football club, there's a few
That's the cultures.
big balls over there, right? And they've got too much, they're in their head and they're having themselves.
Right.
I'm telling you, these boys are. You can see it.
Yeah.
Like I saw a clip with Van der Ven.
Yeah.
I think I saw it last week when Igor Tudor was trying to tell him something saying push up, and he was like, the way he looked at him,
Really?
yeah, it's on the side, like the way he looked at him, I was like, the geezer's telling you to do something, do it.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he was ignoring him, and I was like,
Yeah.
see that for me when I see that, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
that you need to root that out first. You need to change that mentality.
How
because-
do you change that then? And why would... Oh, no. Let me reframe the question. Why did they think
someone they respect?
that Igor Tudor was the man? Is he a hard man? Do you know what I mean? But what's the point in that? You know, what can a hard man do?
How's he going to
All
get
I've heard
how's he
at
going to get the
appointment
buy-in?
is, I've heard this word a lot, baffled.
Yeah. That's,
Baffled. I've heard it so many times.
yeah. So if it's baffling the fans, the players, that filters down to the players.
Yeah.
You've got to think, when you make a decision as a club, you've got to think of how everything's going to be processed by the players. Straight away.
You'd expect to see something in the first game change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm speaking some of the Spurs fans. It don't.
Yeah. Do you know what was quite cringy? I saw it sort of from one of the Spurs website or the official
Forum.
Spurs
Okay.
website, right? So they release it.
Why
They're
are you
releasing.
stalking their website? You really hate Spurs. What are you doing?
I bet you've got one of them secret accounts that you abuse.
No.
people
What are you
as well.
doing? What are you
You're a troll.
He's a
I'm
troll.
telling you, you're something up with you.
Well, that's Spursy.
I know you
We're
ain't
up to
trolling
something.
because you could just about work WhatsApp.
That's a good point.
Go on.
Right. Anyway, I don't know how. Someone showed me this. It's like it's got the players running, right? So like that's just like they're thinking to themselves, "This looks good." The fans are gonna be, "Oh, look at us running more." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So what? So they're showing them stats.
no, they're like, "Oh, hard at work for the new manager." Do you know what I mean? Like, and there's
Is that what
images of
they're
them
doing, though?
running. Because if you think you're a player, you think the answer is they need to be fitter, they need to be stronger,
Yeah.
running. If you get to February, you get to March, and your team's not fit. You've got 3 months to go. If you go, right, we'll try and get them fit for the last... You're going to probably end up breaking more of the players. Do you know what I mean? So
You need a pre-season to get
you need
fit.
you need to
And then
you
build.
need to revitalise the spirit of the players.
That's the spirit.
And
And you're saying that's the way to go.
the way
forward.
to do it is with characters and
Yeah.
people in the club and everyone coming together. So
Who would you reckon those boys would respond to right now?
right now,
Do you reckon they're responding to that, or I reckon they need someone that's been in their face that they know a little bit? Those type of boys, anyway.
right? No, I don't.
I don't. think so.
Ledley King.
I love Ledley, but
Ledley
I don't
King,
think he's.
They'd
don't-
respond to it. I
think
know that
they'd-
he's liked around the
Yeah,
the
if he-
club.
No, yeah. What he's like as
Ledley
a
won't
coach.
want that.
I don't reckon he. Would
Led-
he be the
Led-
type of guy to want that job? I doubt
I
it.
don't think he would he? Maybe.
I don't know.
Why
him
wouldn't
that
he?
well.
They would be
Why-
respond. They would.
why
be-
Has
wouldn't
he done
he?
his badges and stuff?
I don't know, but why
Yeah, no.
wouldn't he? But
I think they would
you need-
respond.
I don't
I think they
you
would
need the
respond to
badges.
Ledley.
You
Alright,
need someone to come in and then they'll respond to the person that.
All right, Ledley, Robbie Keane, and Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah,
If you can't respond to one of them,
yeah.
I know that this geezer's only got the job 2 days, but I'm just thinking of
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why is he really in the job? They've
Yeah.
made the decision now, so he's like, it's like with the Spurs hierarchy have gone. That's our cards on the table. 10 games to go. This is our guy,
Yeah.
and he's going to do it. So, and he might do it by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
But I think if you'd have gone the other route, it would have been a lot easier for Tottenham. Anyway, I'm there on Thursday. Hope
Give
I
him some abuse.
yeah, I'm sure they will. Before we wrap up, the Champions League draw was this week, and it's an interesting one. Basically, Arsenal.
rigged.
You've heard it here
Rigged
first.
for him to bottle it.
Go on.
Right, so basically, every team that's won it for the last 10 years is on one side of the Man City, Bayern Munich,
yeah.
Real Madrid. Arsenal.
I think on one side is like 30 odd titles, isn't it?
Yeah.
And on the other side's 5.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's all Barca.
Yeah. So it is. Listen, it's opened up for Arsenal. I think personally, it's going to be an Arsenal Manchester City final. I think it'll be an epic.
Oh, how good would that be?
I would think.
Man City do the treble.
Oh,
Why would you say that?
It
It'll be
would wouldn't
quadruple.
it?
Quads. They could do the quad.
yeah, they could
Got
do
a
the
quad, yeah.
Yeah,
And
could
all
do the quad.
nipping
They're
it
still in
all
all
from,
competitions.
all from under Arsenal's noses, mate. That could be epic.
that'd be too much.
Would
You
that
know?
hurt? Mate,
No, if it goes our way, it hurt.
Mate, if that was to ever happen, yeah, I don't think Arsenal could. Even though that they've done so well, I don't think any Arsenal fan can show their face ever again in London. They'll have to wear their away shirts, so it's less recognisable. Because mate, but I tell you what, yeah, because if that was to happen in this, like this peak position they're in, and then Man City do all of that, that's disrespectful
It's-
bro,
it's-
to
yeah,
football.
yeah.
I look at it. My only bet would be Arsenal going to the final. I'm not sure on the other side. With Man City, you still don't know because
Oh, there's too many good teams.
Who's on,
Yeah,
who's
too
on
many.
Arsenal's side?
Arsenal getting to the final.
Who's on Arsenal's side?
they're going to be
Barca.
Leverkusen. They ain't no cop. Sporting Lisbon. That's a
Glimp.
Sporting Lisbon or Glimp, mate.
Glimp, hey, miss it. Bodo Glimp.
Yeah.
Oh, remember we talked about Bodo Glimp?
Yeah.
Mate, they cause havoc, you know?
Yeah, they are. They're carnage.
cause havoc.
Captain Chaos at Bodo Glimp.
I don't know what's going on over there.
It's just all sorts going on.
I think-
Arctic Circle.
Their
But
record
it's warming
is
up.
unbelievable.
It's warming up though, the Arctic Circle. So
Yeah.
it ain't as like it ain't -10.
Oh, it's not Baltic.
It's not Baltic.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
be
might-
anyway. Barcelona cannot, and they can't win it. Barcelona, not with that high line. Hansi Flick plays a high line, which I think he won the Champions League about 6 or 7 years ago with Bayern Munich when it was COVID, and he played this way football. But I think that was a different. Football was a little bit. COVID, there's an asterisk under it when it was, Anyway, I don't think you can do it again with this Barcelona team. So Arsenal are in the final for me, and
I think,
I think they can do it.
well, if you look at it, look, PSG, they're going to go all the way again. They even PSG, the league has helped them
Yeah.
as well.
It's interesting
The
that.
games we
You
against
never write off Real Madrid either.
Chelsea.
No.
Was it the
So
games
you
in
can't
between?
never write 'em off.
They've
No.
moved the league game in between the two Chelsea
You're
games.
right, Cole. And listen to this, Bridgie. So in between the two Chelsea games, PSG have just gone, we'll cancel that league game you got in between to prepare you for it. So this is equivalent to
so
Premier
the
League.
league-
And
Liga-
Chelsea
Liga
have Ligue 1. Yeah, La Liga 1.
Liga, how do you say it? Liga, Go on.
Listen,
Huh?
Ligue
But
1.
they've helped PSG.
They've helped PSG. They've moved. It's the equivalent of the Premier League going, you know what, forget that game. Chelsea have to go to Newcastle. I think maybe play Newcastle at home. In between the two legs.
Yeah.
It's a massive advantage. So I think Chelsea will find it very difficult to beat PSG under them circumstances. In summary, the Champions League draw, they've opened it up.
Yeah.
Someone's rolled it across the goal for Arsenal.
Yeah.
They cannot blow it.
Or can they?
Or can they? Arsenal fans, book your tickets for Budapest, in my opinion. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be over there too.
Get insurance.
I'll be over there too, mate, just to see it.
I know. Right, and we only got time for our last segment and our most informative segment.
Yeah.
Bridgie knows best.
Bridgie.
And Bridgie, this segment stems from our experience of you being the sort of agony uncle of the group.
Yeah.
Any problems,
Go to Bridgie.
big or small,
Bridgie's the man.
it usually revolves around a night out though. So it's
The nose best bit of Bridgie's always right. It's
Bridgie's
kind of come from a night out.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
you know when you're on a night out
Yeah.
and you're at that stage, you're like, should we go to there or should we go there or should we stay here? Or should we book this? Or who's going to book the taxi home? It always messes up after a certain time.
This guy.
I just
This
take
guy's
control.
like-
I just take
No,
control, basically. I know where
Everyone
we're
No,
going,
it's
what
not
we're
just
doing.
about night outs.
It's
life in
life.
general.
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
it's
go to that
infiltrate-
restaurant, go to that pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridgie knows best. And,
I like to find good vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the vibe finder. He's the vibe finder,
If you
and he'll
got-
get it.
yeah.
He'll get it bang on as well.
you know what
I'll
you
give you that.
the golf course when you get the range finders for the distance.
Yeah, that's him.
The vibe finders.
Yeah,
He'd be
yeah.
like that in the middle of London.
That's
Where we're going over there.
You can see there's a smoke signal for him. It's invisible to everybody else, but he knows where we're going. And he's good at sat-nav as well.
Yeah, it's true. So we put it out to the public, and we've come back with an anonymous message. Message. This is today's dilemma, and it's Champions League related, so it links in lovely. My 10th wedding anniversary is on the 11th of March, but I've blagged a trip to Paris to watch my beloved Chelsea face PSG. So, football or not. Can you help him with this, Bridgie?
It's 10 years.
10 years. That's the kicker for me.
Yeah.
I think.
So what?
It's the key, but this is
This
the way
is a
I
web-
would look at it.
go on.
Right, you're in a relationship with someone. So what would you do if your wife wanted to go to something she really wanted to go to? I'd probably hold my hands and go. It's 10 years anniversary. Like
I would as well.
I'll see you the next
We'll
day.
wait for the 20 years.
And then if she don't see it the way you see it, well, that's your fault, mate.
Yeah.
You married her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that is actually
bit.
truth. That's
It's
true.
like, it's like.
But you
I
change in
think
the
it's
10
a
years, though.
once
You
in a
do
li-
change in 10 years.
You change in 10 years. Yeah, you can change. I'm not, look, take what I say a little bit of a pinch of salt, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd be like, do you know what? Go and have a good time. We'll do
Yeah.
something the next week or the day after or the day before.
Yeah.
Or, do you know what I mean?
can make
I
it
wouldn't.
work.
Don't get too worked up
Yeah.
about it and don't stew on it. Just go and have
Because
the
she might want to go to
conversation
it might be Beyonce's
say
last
it.
gig. Beyonce's
And if
last
she
gig.
says no, well, she's ruined it already. hasn't she?
Beyonce's last gig.
Beyonce's last gig, she wanted to really go, and they're like, she loves Beyonce.
All right. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's your anniversary coming up, and you're saying
There's no way-
you can't go Beyonce with your mates.
Yeah, of course, 100. I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him
I think it-
wholeheartedly.
yeah.
I think a
I'm
man's
with you.
perspective would
Yeah.
be.
But what would
That's
the
all right, love.
Don't leave it too late. You just got to go ahead and say it.
What would
Yeah,
hers-
don't leave.
what-
Good point. That's good
Yeah.
advice. Don't leave it too late.
that's
Don't get
smart,
nervous. Well, he's obviously nervous, the geezer. He's asking us what we're doing.
He might need his head ready. He might need his head ready if he's asking
He's, like,
us.
No.
he's on Tuesday waiting for a refresh. I wonder what Bridget's
be
going
hon-
to tell me
I
to
think
do.
you've always got to look at the side of would it bother you that much, and it's 10 years.
how
You've
much?
been married for
Nah,
for
it
that
wouldn't bother
long.
me.
Every day's a celebration, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day is a
In your
celebration.
house?
Every day is
My
a
house, yeah.
celebration.
Oh, mate, it goes off at my house. But every day, you're lucky to be with me, love.
Mate, we want to know. We need to know what happens. We do need to know what happens. That's what we need to know.
Mate, I go home and I hope she ain't watching this.
Listen, I know Soph.
Yeah.
He's lucky to have Soph. Believe
That's
me.
true.
Believe me. Some great advice from Bridgie there. Some
Yeah.
great football this week coming up. We'd love to hear from you. So, Carlton, where can they find us?
They can find us, Coley and Bridgie, at hellodressing@gmail.com.
Don't forget to like, rate, review, and subscribe.
Thanks for listening and watching. We'll be back Tuesday.
Oh, there is a tree hugging.
There is a tree hugging festival.
Let's have a look at this, please.
Yes, please. Bring this in.
Yes, please.
We've had reports.
There's a tree hugging festival. How do you know about this? You've been in there.
Listen, this guy, mate. Do you know what? I reckon he's looking up festivals so much.
I know. This was a good time. It was a
He's
good
gone
time.
like Glastonbury, Isle of
No,
Wight.
people are always doing like stuff, aren't they?
It's a joyful way to ease climate anxiety and showcase our community's
Oh my
effort
God.
to protect the
There you
planet.
go. That's our next festival, boys.
I'm not going.